Hey guys, so today I am doing a, what's it called? A beginner's makeup kit. I sort of have alternatives, you know the one I'm trying to think of. I don't know if I said it right. So for the eyeliner I have two options, and like eyeshadows and stuff like that. Like I've got some two ideas for more pricier, less pricier, depending on what you want to do. This can be for beginners or just anyone. Like this is like a beginner's makeup kit, but it can be for people that just want ideas for things they want. So yeah, first off, let's just go from obviously you can just get a primer from MUA, but I lost mine. I don't actually know where it is. So you can get a primer from there, which is only £1, or £2, or £3. No, it's £3. It's pretty cheap. Moisturiser you can get from anywhere. I'm pretty sure you have one in your house. Even your parents. I don't know. Just anyone. You just find one. Yeah. I've got two options. They're both about £7, £8. Well, I just suggest if you're gonna go for a concealer, MUA concealers, some people love. I hate them. If you don't have many blemishes, yeah, you can go for them because they do cover up a tiny bit, but I find they don't really cover up much at all for me. They just sort of go on, go over, that's it. They don't really cover anything, just sort of go on your skin. So I have the Bourjois and the Wake Me Up Concealer, Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer and the Wake Me Up Concealer. This is more just a generally good concealer. I'd say this one. But if you want a lot more coverage, go for this one. But obviously if you're going to wear foundation, you might as well just get this one because this one's about £1 or £2 cheaper. I don't know if this is £8 or £9, I'm pretty sure it's £8 or so, I don't know. But they're around about the same price. This one has more coverage, but this one's I don't know. This one is £3.99. These are both £7. I suggest, if you don't want too much coverage, this is the coverage order, this being the least. This probably has the most coverage, I'd say, out of all of them. This one has good coverage, but this is too dark for me because I've got it in medium and I can't find a there. So, yeah, actually it won't be too dark for me anymore. Yeah, probably is fine. And then this one, I'd say, if you don't need to cover it up at all but you need a concealer, just get this one. Actually, you might as well just get this one because it's cheaper. I don't know, just either of these three. I suggest, personally, this one or this one if you need coverage. And if you want to be cheaper, if you want to get a cheap one, this one. And if you want to, you don't need that much coverage but you want to sort of spend a bit of money on it, this one. But personally, this has better coverage and it's cheaper. So I think you might as well get one of these two, but this is still amazing if you... This has a radiant glow on it, so it's sort of more summery. These two are more matte. So I did a really bad explanation of that then. Foundation. Obviously you don't have to wear foundation. There's two things you can get. You could either get a foundation, and I suggest the Room Wake Me Up. This is actually way too dark for me, as you can tell, because I put it last summer, so it's way too dark. Yeah, oh my god, it's empty. Can you see it? Okay, so I suggest this if you're going to get a foundation because it's got a radiant glow, it's nice, and I just think this one. Or if you don't want to wear a foundation because it's a bit too much, it's too heavy and everything, get a BB cream. I suggest either of the Maybelline ones, the Dream Fresh BB cream or the, is it Dream Pure BB cream or something? There's two, the Maybelline do two BB creams. I've only ever had the Dream Fresh one, which is the pink one. There's a blue one which is the Pure or something, I don't know. But yeah, either of them will be fine. Powder, obviously if you don't wear powder, you don't want to, you don't have to. But I suggest this. And I suggest getting it in transparent because I got the fourth colour and it was perfect for my skin. Then when I got into winter, they last really long. And when I got into winter, it was coming up more orange because it was too dark. So I was just getting transparent. It'll be fine all year round. If it's too light, just bronze. yourself up. Go on to bronzer. You don't have to get a bronzer, as I said. You can get whatever you want. But if you're going to, well, out of all the bronzers from like a drugstore, I would say probably get like this one. It's a natural bronzer. Like if you get the Maybelline one, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Dream something, I think. Because why do they have so much Dream stuff? I think, yeah, that one has like more sparkles in it, and it has like 3 shades, and it's really orange. I suggest this one. It's so more natural looking. It must have been about £5. Oh, and the same matte thing was £5, and this is 7 or 8. And the BB cream is about £8 as well. Some people don't suit, well, it's not, I wouldn't go up and be like, oh, you don't suit bronzer or anything. Some people just themselves even say like they don't suit bronzer, they don't suit blusher, because most people like are just sort of like they wear bronzer but not much blusher because it looks nicer, or some people wear both. But if you're going to get a blusher, obviously not one as bright as this, because I picked it up when I first started and it's terrible. It's actually an okay colour, but only really for winter, because in the summer you want like a sort of a lighty, like shimmery colour, and for winter you want like more of a like brighter colour, that's the word. So this is just an MUA one, and I'll show you the pigmentation of it. Like, it comes off so much on your finger. Like, they're so good. Like, I never thought I'd say that, but the blushes are probably the best thing about MUA. I don't like the blushes though. Like, I don't like MUA really, except for nail polishes and for lipsticks. But I don't get any face stuff from MUA, except for when I started out. But yeah, if you just want to get a blusher, just get one of these. They don't just do bright colours. I think they do like a shimmery nice one. Like, this is like one from Sleek. This is like a colour from what Sleek do. Their Sleek blushes are like £6, I think. And this is only like £1 or £2. So can either go for, I suggest like getting definitely one of these. Just a jumbo eye stick. This is just an e.l.f. one, and e.l.f. is really cheap. This was, I don't even remember, but you can't, I don't think like any Boots or Superdrug sell these, so you will have to get it online and get it from the e.l.f. website. It's probably the best, because it's free shipping, I think. I can't really remember. And this is just like a shimmery colour, and I actually have this on my eyelids now with another like e.l.f. eyeshadow, so that's just 2 things and it looks nice. This is just a creamy colour, which I don't really like that much, from MUA. Don't know how much, it's probably like £2 or £3. This was only £1, I think, or £2. So MUA do other colours. They do 5 colours, I think, of these. But if you want to spend, you don't want to get like an eye pencil thing, like a crown, and you want to sort of spend a bit on money, you could get a colour tattoo. There's I think about 10 different shades, and they're literally just a cream eyeshadow if you don't know already. But they're like £5, I think, or £4. I think they're £4. And yeah, they're just really good. I've got 6 of them. So this one is called Undressed, and this one is called Undress Me Too. This is a dupe of the Naked palette, and they're like, these are £4, and the Naked palette is like 27 or 30 something. And these obviously don't have as good pigmentation. They're slightly different colours, but if you just type in like Naked palette versus like MUA, like it will come up, or Naked palette and MUA, like they'll show you like the difference between the 2 colours, but they're literally like pretty much the same. So this is the dupe for the Naked 1 palette, and this is dupe for the Naked 2. I'm pretty sure I've got the right way around. Yeah, and these are £4 each, and then you like, if you're gonna start off and you want to get eyeshadows, just get palettes, because you don't know what eyeshadows you like. So if you just get palettes, you can just sort of experiment, and yeah. Now on to eyeliner. Again, I've got another like 2 different types for you. This one is a Maybelline one. It's £6 possibly. This one's £1. These are still really good. These are just the fat ones though, that's the difference. And this one's just a normal thin one. But if you're starting off, I'd say get these. But if you want to spend a bit of money on eyeliner, get these ones. But this has a lot more, the MUA has a lot more eyeliner colours than this. But Still, it's up to you. I suggest if you're going to do it for like on top as well, probably get this, unless you want like a flick, then probably get this. Like, it's up to you, but I don't know. Lips, I have 1, 2, 3 lip products, just so I like showed you lots of difference. Like, I have like 2 for each item of face. So that like you sort of get like a difference, rather than just like, oh, you should get this, you should get this, you should get this. Like, actually, like the difference, like the pricing, this like style difference. So this is just an e.l.f. matte lip colour, and I think these are just, why isn't it up? That's open up. Like, they're just really good. You obviously have to order this from e.l.f. and it's a lot of matte stuff you get is actually quite like dry on your lips. These are actually really soft. Next, baby lips. I know I said in a previous video I hate baby lips, but if I didn't say this, I don't know if I said that or not. I like the coloured ones, but I don't like the clear ones. So I just suggest getting like maybe the red one, because the red one actually comes off quite nicely, and it actually comes off quite red. Not obviously this isn't it, but it comes off like quite red, like a cherry. It's called cherry mousse. It's like quite a cherry red. And if you want to, oh yeah, this is, I don't remember, like £3. And this must have been, how much are these? £3.99, £2.99? I don't know. You can get these like everywhere. This is £1 for a lipstick. These lipsticks, they have like a little bit at the end, by the way. Like, honestly, NUA lipsticks are so good, but they never have any when I go. I just pulled like one of these random ones out of my drawer. I haven't actually used this one yet. But like £1 for a lipstick is so good. Whenever I go there, there's colours I like and there's none. I think they only have like 16 different shades, which is quite a lot, but they're quite not very nice. Like, they have nice ones, but I'd say about 6 out of them are nice. Like, and all the nice ones are always gone. They have like bright pinks that just aren't very nice. Like, if you like bright pinks, yeah, but it's like, when I say bright pink, I mean like, I don't even have anything that's that bright, like bright pink, like Barbie pink. So yeah, and I think that's everything. Oh yeah, brushes. I just have a couple to recommend if you're going to start off. Just, this is for powder, so you could use this for, I use this for my, just say my powder, my normal powder. You could use it for bronzer, and you could use it for blusher. I would say use this for powder, and then for bronzer, I think this is just a Primark brush, just a puffy kabuki brush. So you could just easily just get one of these from probably anywhere. From Primark, they always do like makeup brushes. You could literally just, in Primark they always do like packs of like 4. So you could always get like some from there if you don't want to spend too much money. But this is, by itself, I think £10. This, I have no idea because it isn't mine, Julia gave it to me. And then like for face, like concealer and like all liquidy stuff, get this, because you can use it for concealer, and you can use this end for your foundation or your BB cream. It's just really good. And this is £5. This is a Superdrug own one, so it's held out. And then the last brush I just recommend is just a random one. I just ordered this off pack offline. I just suggest, you don't have to get these, just recommendations I think are the best brushes for each job. This one isn't the best brush. I don't really like these brushes that much, but they are soft. I only ever use really Real Technique brushes, but they're like £10 a brush. So if you're going to get brushes, you can just order a pack offline. I recommend these. I think these are the best brushes for the job to do that, but I use Real Technique brushes for my eyes as well, but that'd be a lot of money. So I suggest like buy the pack offline, but I have to say, when you buy a pack offline, the eye brushes, like these, that you can sort of see they're really soft, the eye brushes are really, really soft, but the face brushes, like the powder brush and everything I got with these, was so like these, like you can see how soft that is, but the other ones are just like really bristly and really sticky, like, I don't know how to explain it, they're just really bristly and not very nice. So I suggest if you're going to buy them offline, maybe get like this, by the way, this is really soft for Primark, by the way. So like get these maybe, and this for like face, but for eyes just Ultra Pack offline. You could probably find them for maybe £10 to get 30 brushes probably. I got that, and it's cheaper now. And or you could just go Primark and buy a pack. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment,